Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey.
And I'm Tim.
Let's do a shout out first to our financial supporters, Patreon and PayPal. Those are people that keep the show going. If you've ever thought, how can I help? How can I be part of this? That's how you can help become a financial supporter. They do get the videos 48 hours early and make some special content that we don't put on YouTube. There's a link in the description down below on how you can become part of the family.
Should we say hi to some friends?
Well, we should. We've got Little Red with us, and Little Red is got his little hockey gear going on. It's hockey season, isn't it? Well, I guess it depends on where you are. It's always hockey season.
Yeah, Juliana sells a number of sets for different sports. I know we've seen basketball.
Yeah, he's got basketball. He's got all that stuff. I like this because it comes with the little frozen pond and the puck, which is really fun. This is the little hockey outfit. The Red Elf shop on Etsy.com has all your elf needs if you're doing the Scout Elf. We absolutely love it. Say hi to Juliana, let her know that we sent you over there.
Yes.
And then, of course, it's the holiday season, so Leroy's back. Leroy, say hello to everyone.
All right, you guys, it has been cold this last week. It is time for some good soup, and this is one of our favorites.
Yeah, and when Tim says cold, he means 56, because anything below 50 in Arizona, we're all going to freeze to death, right?
Our bodies have changed for sure.
Yeah, it's just too cold for us. But yes, one of our favorite soups is our lentil vegetable soup. It's full of goodness. It's hearty, it's delicious.
Whole food.
It's all
full of fiber.
Yep. It's one of my favorite soups. Every time my mom's comes, she asks for this soup. People just love this soup. I mean, it just hits the spot, right?
Yeah, not only that, there's a soup and s'mores party we go. This soup is requested as well as our mushroom soup.
The mushroom soup always.
This is really great. It's got a nice lemon finish at the end. And
it's loaded with vegetables. It isn't just lentils and carrots and weirpaw. There's a lot of other stuff in it. Yeah. So we're going to show you what we did with it. It is my favorite winter recipe, and I make this every year, and it's always requested at work.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. All right, Tim, so we've got our nice Dahlstrong sauce pot here. I absolutely love this thing. It's made of 5-ply copper. There's a link below where you can get your own Dahlstrong products. And we're just going to start the burner here. We're going to put it on medium heat, so I don't even know what that is, about 500. And we're going to put in just a little bit of water so we can get ready to saute our vegetables, right?
That's right. Let's get them softened up. These 4 veggies we're starting off with all seem pretty hard. They can all be sauteed together. You want to start with the carrots?
Yep, let's drop in the carrots. We're putting in 5 carrots, and we just slice them into little, I don't know, medallions. After that, we've got a whole leek, which we've cleaned and cleaned, because leeks are just filthy.
But we clean them after we chop it, right?
Yeah, I chop them and clean them, yeah. After that, we're putting in a whole medium onion that we've diced here. A lot of nice fresh veggies.
I love it.
And then about 4 or 5 stalks of celery. So we're going to pop all that in there.
You know, this looks like a lot of veggies. Well, it is. But it does cook down, so... But this is one of the reasons this soup is so good for you.
And what's a good soup without a lot of veggies? We might need a bigger pot. All right, so while Tim's doing that, I'm just going to put in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're just going to use this to kind of sweat the veggies. So we're just going to mix these up, kind of get it combined. Let the salt get in there so they can start sweating. And then we're going to cover this and let it saute for about 5 minutes. And we'll keep checking it and stirring it. So we're just going to saute the veggies, sweat the veggies for about 5 minutes until they're, the onions are translucent and they've softened up a little bit. You can do this in the Instant Pot too. We do have an Instant Pot recipe version of this right here above. But I really prefer the taste of it. It tastes different. I prefer the taste of it right here in this pot.
Okay.
All right, it's been 5 minutes. It's actually been about 8 minutes, and we got a lot of veggies in here, so it's looking pretty good. You want that whole bright green to be happening for the green veggies, the carrots to be glistening, and we are going to cook it for 20 minutes, so they're going to soften up, but I think it's looking pretty good here. What do you think?
It's looking good.
Yeah. I love the base of soup. It just smells so good, right? It really does. All right, so at this point, it's time to start brothing it up. So we've got right here, we've got 4 cups of vegetable broth. We're just using the Better Than Bouillon. I don't want to mess this up, so let me get that in here. All right, so 4 cups of vegetable broth.
All right.
And then Tim's adding 2 cups of water, so you could do 6 cups of broth, but broth has a lot of salt in it, so I thought I would cut it down. But it's up to you guys. You do you. There you go. All the liquids in. And then after that, Tim's putting in 1 cup of red lentils. The reason they're in the strainer is because we washed them. So, I like to rinse them and all that. And And there you go. Trying to go to little pieces that have fallen off around here. Mix that up a little bit. Because they're like in a brick because they were washed and kind of just sitting there. Alright, there we go. These red lentils, they'll just kind of get mushy and really add a lot of texture to the soup, right?
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to put that in there right there. That's going to be really nice. And then after that, we're putting in, I don't know, about 5 leaves of dinosaur kale. What is it really called? It's like
Lentil
or whatever it's called. We're going to put that in. That's just going to give us some greens. And
I love this dark green.
I love this too.
Kind of easy to cut.
Yep. And this kale holds the kind of texture even after it's cooked, which is really nice. So this gives it a really kind of earthy, deep look, right? And I absolutely love that. So we're just kind of moving this around a little bit. There you go.
All right, I think we're missing one more thing.
Are we really? What are we missing here?
Bay leaf.
Oh, that's true. Well, let's get this. All right, hey, Tim, I'm getting soaked over here. All right, that looks good. Yeah, let's keep doing that. We're going to kind of get all that incorporated. All right, now, I feel like we need more water here because we use probably a lot more vegetables than we normally do. So Tim's going to add just 1 more cup of water. I mean, it's soup. It's not baking, so you can kind of do that.
So 1 more cup, just right on top like that.
So it's up to you. Depends on how hearty your vegetables and how much you've got. All right, and then the last thing we're going to do is add in 2 bay leaves. There you go right there. All right, I don't want to break those, so just kind of pop them in there. And there you go. All right.
As long as they're whole, they're going to be easier to take out.
At the end. So. At this point, we're going to turn the temperature up. We're going to turn it up, and we want to bring it to a boil. So that's our next step. All right, Tim, you can see here it's coming to a boil, right?
Looks really good, yes.
All right, so we're just going to give it 1 final stir here. You can see it's looking really good. My gosh, it smells delicious.
Everything's submerged, so that's good.
And we're going to put the cover on.
And then
turn it down to a low to simmer. We're going to let it sit for 20 minutes and let it do its thing for the lentils to kind of absorb and do their texture, right?
Yes.
All right, we'll see you in 20 minutes. All right, the last part of this is I've turned off the heat, so it's done. And we're just going to put in the juice of half a lemon.
Yeah, this finishing touch makes this soup, I believe.
Yeah, I think so also.
This brightens it up.
Yep, kind of gives a little brightness to it. And there, look how good this looks. Like, holy smoke. All right, so now that the lemon's in there,
the lentils are soft, the carrots are just right. That amount of saute time.
Look how hearty that is. Like, that is a beautiful, beautiful hearty soup. You really could have probably put in 2 more, 3 more cups of water in this and thinned it out.
Well, it gets even better, Joey. Yeah. So this is delicious, but the calories come in low, so you could absolutely enjoy this with something else.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a protein-rich food, so you are meant to enjoy it. We'll talk about some options. All right, we're going to plate this up and give it a try and tell you all about the macros, right? Let's do it. All right, normally we film this part the next day, but we just made this soup, and it is still, like, really hot. But we're just going to dish it out right here, and I'll show you what I have. Oh, yeah. All right, there you go. And, of course, you can't really see this, but you can still see the steam, like, coming off it. I like to... You ever go to a restaurant and you get soup and they give you, like, the little saltine crackers with it or the little oyster crackers? Yeah. I love broken crackers in soup. I don't know why, but I just absolutely love it. So, here's the soup spoon right here. Why not? All right, there you go. All right. One of my favorite soups of all time. I made this... this was the very first video I ever made before plant-based ads was a thing, just to put on Facebook back in 2016. Our video channel did not exist, but I made a recipe of this because it was so good and I wanted to share it with people.
Yeah, I don't know why this last week I thought of this, but it is so good to have.
Oh, man. It is so good. The lentils just kind of break apart and form a texture, right?
Carrots are cooked perfect, even though they look like they're maybe hard or something.
You can see this, but I mean, I like my carrots. I don't like them diced. I like them sliced and medallion. I like big, like, coins of carrots. The leeks. I know there's onions in it already. Why you have the leeks? But the leeks have a different flavor.
They do,
right?
They do.
It's like bougie, like next level, right? So good.
Anyway, the lemon finish on this is very nice. It brightens it up.
So good.
You know what I'm also really excited about? Are the macros on this.
Yeah. Let me grab that. Let's talk about those. Okay. All right. So here's the macros on this. I mean, it's a soup, so it's not going to be high in calories or protein, right? You could add, like, seitan to this, and we thought about putting in high protein noodles, right?
Yeah.
But I just love the soup the way it is, and I like to just have it as a side to, I don't know, maybe a vegan BLT or something, right? Where you get your protein in, or I don't know, a good salad with seitan in it or something would be great with this for a soup and salad. But the soup, just the way it is, we figured out 8 servings. If you get 8 servings out of it, which we're going to get 8 servings out of this, then it's going to be 126.9, so 127 calories per serving, with about 7 grams of protein, right? I mean, it's not a protein-rich food, but actually, that's not too bad. 7 grams of protein for 130 calories, whatever it is, 127 calories. That's not bad for a bowl of soup, because it's only 120-something calories. You can still have 300 calories worth of protein something.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Also, it's already made in the fridge.
Yeah.
I mean, what a go-to snack as well if you wanted that. But this really is nice.
This soup is so good. Yeah. Absolutely delicious. It's a great winter hearty dish. Wouldn't you agree, Leroy? Ah, he's such a kidder. All right, that's our recipe today, right?
Yeah, you guys, thank you for joining us. Hope your season's going well. I'm pretty excited.
This is my last week before finals, and we're doing something I call boot camp, which is an all-out blitz to get, because all my classes are certification classes, right? They take the CompTIA certifications, the Cisco. So I kind of do this assessment of where they are, and then bam, 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 I hit all the topics over and over again until they're tired of it, and they can just walk into that exam and walk out with the certification.
That's awesome.
All right, thanks for watching. That's our video for today. Click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, click on that bell. You'll notified every time we have a new video, usually every Tuesday. Leave a comment below. Are you doing soups? I know this isn't a high protein recipe. One of our favorites still, and it's whole food plant based.
We appreciate the fiber for sure.
Yeah. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and see you next time. I guess, right?
See you at the gym.
See you at the gym. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm Joey Troxel, and today I'm going to talk about how I went from being a short, fat guy to being much closer to my goal of looking physically fit. I'm doing this by not only monitoring my weight, but my muscle mass and my body fat too, knowing when my plans are working and knowing when I need to change things up a bit. First, let's talk about the device I'm using to help me measure my progress correctly. I absolutely love the BodyPod by Hume. It's a smart scale device that, as you can guess, tracks your body weight, but it also gives you so much more information about your body composition with a medical grade accuracy of 98%, which up until now has been unavailable to the average person. I used to pay to get Staiku, DEXA, and other 3D scans, but that wasn't really sustainable, and I could only afford them maybe once or twice a year. With the BodyPod, all of this information is accessible to me every day for less than the price I used to pay for just one scan. One of the tools this scale uses to give you such accuracy is the handle. The handle allows it to get your measurements from both your upper body and lower body, compared to most other smart scales that just use your lower body readings to approximate your measurements. Hey, not all people are the same, and we store fat differently. So, if you want to be accurate, you'll want to measure correctly and measure both the upper and lower body. The BodyPod comes with a free app that shows you a breakdown of all your metrics, and it breaks it down into measurements for each individual body part. There is a paid upgrade available, but everything I'm showing you here is part of the free app, and that's what I use for myself. The app shows you subcutaneous fat, visceral fat, muscle mass, BMR, heart rate, and so much more. It's really detailed in the amount of information it presents. You can track your patterns and changes over time to see if the number on the scale going up means you've gained more muscle and burned off some fat, or if you are truly gaining fat and need to make a change in your diet. The many different charts track lots of metrics. While I pay attention to weight, I usually closely monitor body fat percentage and lean muscle mass to make sure the weight I'm losing is fat and not muscle. You can't tell this by using a standard type scale. It just gives you a number. What does that mean? Having the BodyPod is a good reassurance to know that you're on the right track with muscle gain and fat loss, regardless of what the actual number on a traditional scale would normally tell you. Plus, the BodyPod qualifies for payment with your FSA or HSA. You can choose the flex option at the payment window. Since regular scales don't work with your body composition, they don't qualify. The BodyPod is linked in the description below this video, or you can check it out at myhumehealth.com. And use the code PLANTBASEDDADS at checkout. They're running a 50% off sale currently as I'm filming this video, so if you've been thinking about getting a smart scale, now is the time to check it out. Plus, with my discount link or with my code PLANTBASEDDADS at checkout, you get an extra 15% off on top of whatever special they're running at the time. Yeah, baby! The Body Pot has made all the difference in my journey, and now that information is accessible to you every single day.